can live by that. How freeing. So, let's see what we have for the collective today. What do we have for the collective? Greetings, welcome everyone. All right. Okay. All right, so we have a lot going on within the mental body of the collective. And the mental body is our thoughts, it's how we perceive things. It's also very connected to the dream state or the astral. So some of you, your dreams may be heightened, or you may be really diving into subconscious thought patterns, the mind, the root of certain habits and behaviors. Wow, okay. So starting off, we have surrender the habit of people-pleasing coming out for this collective, whoever is supposed to connect with this field. So habits or even patterns surrounding giving and doing for others and saying yes. And I think this is the one, no. There's another one that says no is a complete sentence. So you can say no, which I love. And I really feel that for the collective at this time. We also have surrender resentments. And it's interesting because the color red is very prominent on this card. And we also have an umbrella just kind of floating in the middle of nowhere. This makes me think of anger and energy trapped within the root chakra that is being released within the collective. So very beautiful energy, what I'm picking up on, so much being released, especially since this past full moon in Pisces surrounding the mental and emotional bodies. So very beautiful, really feeling that. Now we have surrender to the sweetness coming out, and this is one of my favorite cards in this deck. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. And Friday is the day of Venus, technically. And we also have Venus just moving direct a couple days ago on the 3rd or the 4th. So Venus has made quite a big dance this year in Leo. And I want you to kind of analyze where you were at the end of July, or even the beginning of July, but really the end of July through now. I want you to look at what you've learned, what's kind of occurred in your field, specifically around your perceptions of business, money, finances, self, love, relationships, connections, aesthetic, things of that nature. Now is a time for you to really indulge, and not in an unhealthy, gluttonous way, but in a way that allows Tantra to kind of consume layers and aspects of your life. So your senses, really diving into taste, smell, hearing, what you are looking at, what you are feeling on your body. Really being intentional about those things, because with this group, with this collective, I'm sensing there's a lot that's been released around your creative, feminine, inner feminine energies, and you're really needing to kind of give to the feminine, to dive into the inner feminine energies, regardless of gender. There could also be a message here around connections for many of you as well. What I see here, there's the masculine energy in water and feminine energy above the water, kind of looking out. And water generally is a very feminine thing, a very feminine element. It flows. It also is known as the Holy Spirit, or even our Kundalini life force energy has been connected with the element of water. So you might say that for many of you, if you look at your inner masculine energy, the right side of the body, the action, the willpower, the doing, what executes things, there could be major transformation around those aspects, your overall reliability, your overall ability to move out of the way so that the divine feminine internally can guide you. This is what I'm picking up with the collective. So I'm going to be using a lot of the divine feminine, divine masculine terminology with this specific reading, because a lot of you are bouncing between the duality as you transform quite quickly and seed in and ground in a deeper sense of union and balance within self. So really loving this energy around embracing joy, embracing freedom, embracing your senses, and letting that energy flow through your body, through your being, recognizing that you are more than the physical and you are magical, and bringing that magic into your everyday life. Now, very interesting. Let me just grab some clarifiers here because some of you have really been drained. Oh, yeah. Okay, you died. You died. Now, really quick, I did just, as of yesterday, start my Family of Light Beams subscription. It's very similar to Patreon, but it's all through my website, so I get more of the benefits. So if you are looking to support my work, to support my channel, to support all that I do, I would love for you to become a light beam. There is exclusive content available for you, so I will be going live privately and posting that privately to the group. I also have collective readings that are very specific to the group that I just posted yesterday. And there are early access to my sound transmissions, to my sound healing, and also energetic alignment sessions and journeys that are strictly for the Family of Light Beams. So very excited to get that started because I'm really looking to dive more deeply into giving to the collective. But with that, I also need more support from the collective. So feel free to check that out. I also have my cosmic attunements that are out now. Very excited. I have a guide on multidimensionality, sound healing, light language, giving you exercises on certain things, as well as information on just very general information on abilities as well. It's a free guide. You can visit the link in my bio for more information about all of those things. I am also developing right now a detailed video on the cosmic attunements and the process behind the cosmic attunements, which are very intricate, professionally recorded and developed shamanic ceremonies, basically. So, and most of them include sound as well. So we want to take you into your inner world and your inner divinity, allowing you to explore the inner worlds. And yes, so just moved in the midst of all of this. So I'm kind of getting myself together in a way. But many of you might say that you have died. We have death coming out here. Scorpio energy, scorpionic energy. My goodness, whenever the death card comes out, specifically this card, I always feel like this very powerful rebirth energy. Endings taking place in the collective's lives. Now this could be actual, connections, jobs, places, situations, and this also could be thought patterns, behaviors, but you could easily say the past 6 months or the past even 8 months, a lot of you have been in a deep chamber of transformation. And you're very familiar at this point with what I think a lot of you, I can feel an energy of reflection. So it does feel like a lot of you are kind of looking back and saying, okay, this is where I was, this is where I am now, and this is where I'm heading. It almost feels like a little bit of an interim period. And I think the eclipse season is going to be kind of like pushing further in the direction of where you're wanting to go, basically. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands in reverse. So many of you are used to an energy of disappointment or seeds being planted that don't seem to flourish or give birth to what you have desired. I want to be careful as to how I convey what this message is. The seeds you have planted in the past have not been in vain. They have not failed, but they didn't yield the harvest or the crops that some of you were seeking, that some of you put the work in for. Let me know if this resonates. Queen of Wands in reverse. Feminine energy, feminine spiritual energy. Wands is spirit, it's fire, passion, action, very powerful. In reverse, she's burnt. She's burnt out. She's tired. She has given her all to various elements and aspects of life and did not really see the results of that. Well, we have Justice and the Five of Swords. So, some of you have been racking your mind and your brain about the scales of karma balancing out. So you have been on the end of many lessons that have brought you more deeply into self, into love, into building fortitude and temperance. And as this has been happening, you could say, you have died many times. It reminds me of my butterfly cocoon transmission. Be sure to check those out. That would be perfect for this group right now. 8 of Wands in reverse. Things slow down, or things are slowing down right now. And with that, we have some concern around the mental body. This is Aquarius energy, Venus in Aquarius, 5 of Swords. There's a clashing of the mind. A lot of you are working through subconscious fears, patterns. I kind of started off the reading with this. And you may not have a full perspective of what is coming in or what this is going to look like. And for many of you, this is Justice and Libra season. This is Libra. We are heading into Libra season in less than a month. So September 23rd, I think, is Libra season. Expect the scales of karma to balance out. Think of the eclipses that happened in April. We had a full moon eclipse in Scorpio. That was the last one, the end of Scorpio. Thank goodness. And the new moon eclipse in Aries. Now we are going to have the new moon eclipse in Libra. So look at where you have Libra in your chart, what house, what planets, and full moon eclipse in Taurus. Now, Taurus and Scorpio are sister signs. Aries and Libra are sister signs. So we're kind of currently transiting away from Taurus and Scorpio and into Libra and Aries. Now, it would be really important to find what house. Oh, okay. So Libra in your first house of self, very transformative. Your sense of self, your sense of perspective, things of that nature. You can expect some very transformative energies to come through in October. Really, October feels like a huge turning point, and also mid-September, once we're done with this Mercury retrograde, it feels like there's movement forward. So Aries is the first sign. Libra is the 7th. So a huge highlight happening within the collective is we're looking at balance, union with self, union with others, connections. There's a lot of unions that are going to be coming together externally and a lot of unions internally. So expect change wherever that is, but I'm sensing justice coming in. All right, and then Scorpio season looks huge as well. Scorpio season. I'm a Scorpio. So I'm excited for my solar return this year. I want to do something. I released an album. My first ever release was 2 years ago, and then I released Whispers of My Heart a year ago on my birthday. And I don't know what I'm going to do this year. We'll see. But we're going from perspectives of disappointment to justice, karmic restoration, karmic balance. Very interesting. Now, okay, I'm going to end with that one. Some of you, this is very interesting, are holding on to elements of the past, and I'm supposed to come in and say, let it go. And you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay. This is very interesting. The divine is desiring to address the past, which is interesting because most of my focus is on what energy is coming in, but it's like you have to address the past. And I think that's what a lot of us are doing right now with this Mercury retrograde. Four of Wands in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse. When I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, there's a cloudedness, a fogginess around stability, around home, around creative life force. The Page of Cups to me, this could be someone in your field, a child for some of you that may have caused instability or drama or a shakeup in the home. But what I'm really picking up on is the inner child struggling. I want you to look at June to now. And because I feel like there was some kind of shakeup in the past 2 to 3 months that really caused kind of this door to shut. With this Page of Cups in reverse, a door of expression to shut, or something closed off internally that needs to kind of open back up. And so, with the Four of Wands here, this is a lack of union, a lack of balance, but also drama, heaviness. Upright, this is a card of celebrations, parties, excitement, union, balance, home. And this is shaky foundation. And when I started the reading just a moment ago, I saw the Tower at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So whatever needed to crumble, crumbled. It already crumbled. You're already moving out of the soot. But for some reason, it's important to bring this up in this reading right now for whoever is going to be tapping in. Because there's meant to be some sort of reflection. You're meant to retrieve something. Before that door completely shuts, you're meant to retrieve whatever it is that you're meant to retrieve. And you'll know how that resonates. So we've had Libra, Scorpio, and now we have Sagittarius coming out. So September, October, November. Four of Pentacles and the Lovers in reverse. So we started the reading with a lot about the inner feminine and inner masculine, and I was saying this collective is transforming majorly, and it feels like an inner masculine, or when I say masculine, I'm mainly talking about the output of energies, anything regarding doing, action, willpower, and feminine is receiving, and it is intuition and guidance. So there's been a huge inner masculine transformation with the collective. And this is now allowing space for the inner feminine to open up to receive further. But there's something here that you need to let go of. And this could be, or no, this actually is, either perspectives or a specific person, an idea, or something around imbalanced unions or imbalanced dynamics. Just let it go. And for most of you, this is something that has been on your mind already. Like you're already in the process of doing this now. And the Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles came out to clarify this message, which is all around balance and receiving gifts, going after something in a very grounded way. The Knight of Pentacles is earth. It's very balanced. It's very grounded. So when you have the Six of Pentacles coming out with the Knight of Pentacles, this could mean someone coming in to offer you a gift of some kind or an opportunity of some kind that would help you step into this receptive energy. Or this is you going after something in a very balanced way and opening yourself up to receive in a balanced way. And below that is the Six of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Three of Swords in reverse, and Death in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. And I'm just reading these off because it's telling a story. Three of Wands in reverse. Defensiveness, heartbreak, broken foundations, leaving people behind, having to shut the door in people's faces, basically, and energies. The feminine energy, shutting that door. And it's an overall neglect of the inner feminine, the ability to receive. It's looking at the past and changing the perspective of how you maybe are looking at the past right now. Maybe it shouldn't be looked at, if some of you are, looking at it as either some sort of stressful situation or a failure or a disappointment or a mess up or a shake up or drama. Maybe it is time to potentially look at changing your perspective, because a lot is being highlighted around the mental body. So a lot of you going through, it's almost like this Mercury retrograde has the Hanged Man energy, which is Pisces, which we just had the full moon in Pisces. And what it's doing is it's forcing you to go, or what is that? When you're hanging from the tree from an opposite, upside down, that's what I'm trying to say. And from that, your sight is turned another way, and your perspective then changes, because you don't see what someone upright is seeing. You see it in another way. And that's what I feel with this group. So, very beautiful. It's like you don't have to, it's so healing. It's like you don't have to pick up any pieces. You are not an unhealed individual, or you don't have to heal from that thing in the past. Just accept and just be. You know, you are love in every way. Accept. Some of you are really moving forward into a space of abundance. With the Ten of Pentacles here, we have the Tree of Life moving through a deeper awareness. Some of you are really, some of you are really diving into sacred teachings, or this is a confirmation that you should be diving into that book or that individual or that information. Explore it more deeply. We have an ending, Ten of Swords here, swords being the mental body. So again, ending around the mental body, and the Ten of Swords is not an easy ending. With the Page of Cups coming out in reverse again, and the Four of Pentacles, you have this seed here, Ten of Pentacles upright, that has the potential, and already is, blossomed into this vision of love, of forever. Whatever it is that you are looking to build, it is already there somewhere. Some people would say, oh, this is the highest possible timeline or highest dimension of earthly existence that you can tap into. Whatever it is you connect with, whatever words or vocabulary. What I'm sensing from this is feelings of immense love, of togetherness, of balance, family, abundance, not having to worry, not having any concerns. And a lot of you might be feeling a little bit restless or impatient about this, or wanting things to get moving, and it's not moving at the speed you would like it to move. But the divine is like, listen, things are going to pick up. Three of Wands here. I'm sweating. Anyone who knows me knows I sweat when the divine energy is moving through. It feels like the collective right now is just kind of purging out. Things are going to get moving. But right now, Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. We have a lot of fours. This is comfort, home, the mother, ancestry, working with the ancestors, stability, groundedness. Four of Swords, rest. Allow yourself to be held as much as you can. Things are going to move. You also have this. This is not going anywhere. What is meant for you will always be meant for you. Now is the time to, if I could describe this collective or what the divine is recommending, it's like going to a very beautiful, and you might even want to close your eyes and visualize this, but going to this very beautiful lotus pond, and it's dark, it's not too bright, you don't see the sun anywhere, it's in the middle of this beautiful forest, and there's this beautiful floating like bed on this lotus pond, and there's dragonflies, and it's just beautiful. And right on the center of this like floating bed, the sun, there's like light beaming down, and it's almost like the sun is setting. So like I said, it's not too bright, but you lay down and you stay there for as long as you need to. You rest for as long as you need to, and you are held. It's like, and I'm seeing as you're laying down, this gunk is coming out of your body, of your being. And the more that you slow down, the more that you rest, the more that you become aware of what is happening, and you let the divine move through you, and it's easier to surrender. And this is the inner divine mother, the inner feminine energy. When you let it go, when you let it flow, and you just let yourself be, and you get quiet and you rest. So that's what this collective needs to do. It may even be helpful to visualize that. I will be posting this up on my YouTube channel, so be sure to follow if you want a reminder of this message. And subscribe to my family of light beams. I did just put out a detailed 30-minute collective. Every couple of weeks I will be putting out exclusive content, reading specifically. So technically it's every week I will be releasing exclusive content for my family of light beams. Very excited. I have a lot of exciting things for the collective coming in. Now we have a message for you. Very cosmic energy for this collective. We have Star Child, number 8. I don't see this card often. Star Child, number 8. I love this. Okay. It says, the light of the stars exists in you. The earth wants you to share that light with humanity. You are asked to understand that you are meant to be here, that you have spiritual work to accomplish. Give up the idea that you belong somewhere else, to another home in the stars. Instead, let the starlight of your inner being shine here on earth, where it shall make such a positive difference in the world. Fall in love with earth's beauty. She can and will support you in all ways. Wow. Grounding yourself here on earth enables you to fulfill your life mission. You cannot accomplish this without feeling that you belong here. Your feet need to be planted on the earth. Relax and trust that you are meant to be here. You have a special light to share and a particular spiritual vibration to live, so that the quotient of embodied spiritual light on the earth increases. You are part of an important team of spiritual beings working to assist humanity to grow spiritually. Wow, wow, wow. That's so beautiful. Wow. I love this deck, by the way. This is the Lightworker Oracle deck. This was my first ever deck I got years ago, and I love it so very much. Remember, you came to this planet to learn and to help others heal. You agreed to take this journey because you can assist both the earth and humanity to evolve their frequency. It is possible, and you are helping make it so. There are 3 truths that will help you embrace your journey on this planet. First, you carry the purity of your star ancestry in your heart. You can return through meditation or relaxation anytime. Hey, I just put out my Sirius Inner Child channeled audio transmission. So check out on my YouTube channel. It's 5 minutes, but I did just this morning as well because people seem to really like that one. I did my first ever it's actually 35 minutes straight singing transmission, which really took me into another world, and hopefully it'll take you into another world. And so I'm going to be sharing that probably within the next week. And very excited. I love singing for you all. I love sharing with you all, and I'm pretty sure probably around eclipse season is when I will be releasing a 3-part detailed chakra sound healing kind of course. That will it'll be interesting. I'm very excited to see what you all think. When are the concerts? I don't know yet. I don't know. But, okay, secondly, you are so filled with love that you are capable of loving all on this planet. You have compassion even for those who are very wounded and fearful, and at times act out in ways of violence, cruelty, and ignorance. Thirdly, as a star-seeded being, you have special resources for your journey here on Earth. Your every spiritual request and need will be met by a loving team of helpers. You get to have a lot of fun in your healing mission if you so choose. It doesn't only have to be hard work, though of course, sometimes it will be. So, my star children, my light beams, I want you to place your hand on your heart if you are wanting to tap into this field and invite this energy, this healing energy into your life. the star wisdom. And just mentally say this along with me if you would like. I call upon the star wisdom of my own spirit and ask that my love, light, power, presence, protection, and assistance shine forth for the highest good. May I shine divine beauty and joy in my life now and always. I feel a deep and true connection to my spirit, to the earth and the universe. May love flow through me according to its own intelligence and healing wisdom to all beings upon the earth, through divine grace and my own free will. So be it.